Hey, what's up, everyone? Buckle in because you're going to want to hear, especially one of the articles that I'll be discussing in this video. I'm going to make an entire video dedicated to that. So, December 2019's astronomy calendar, I'm going to start with this, is going to be quite the interesting one. There are several celestial events to take place this month, 14 of which will be the best, with major Geminids and Ursids, some of which having almost 1,000 meteors seen per hour. At least that's the reports being given right now. Others having hundreds. We've got these meteor showers and the northern winter solstice and the annual solar eclipse as well. Also, I want to share a little bit of Monday motivation, hashtag Monday motivation, from the Strange Sounds Twitter page. My old trainer always repeated that to motivate us. You know what potential means? It means you ain't done ish yet. And that always stuck with me, this person stated. Means you haven't done it. You haven't done it yet. You have the potential. So you can start anytime and make your way up to the top. I've had this phrase, I guess you would, if you didn't feel the downs in life, you wouldn't know how good it feels when you do reach the top and finally make it there. Now, this is some devastating news out of New Zealand. Prayers and love to everyone over there in that area, near Australia, New Zealand, and New Zealand. They are dealing with a major volcanic eruption, which I kind of did see coming a while back, but I never did make a video about it because I didn't want to. I don't know. I just didn't want to state it if I wasn't certain, but I wasn't really certain. But given the fact there were some strange sounds coming out of New Zealand just a while back, that right there was kind of an indicator. So, New Zealand, 5 people have died, several likely injured. They can't get emergency crews in there right now because of the volcanic eruption. Threat level is still so high, and it's still erupting. There's a lot of ash, a lot of magma. There's still a lot of danger there, so they cannot get any EMS crews, any emergency people over there. They can't get any help right now, so they can't really assess the damage or the lives that are lost fully, because if you can't really get anyone over there, then you can't assess it fully. I also did predict the snow correctly. I predicted everything correctly this so far with the weather. That even Hawaii would have snow at their highest elevation, and they are. This is out of Detroit River in Michigan. A uranium containment site has collapsed into the Detroit River, contaminating the water. In my opinion, too much of this is happening. Many people were asking, is this really a circular contrail in the skies over Colorado? A circular contrail with a line going through it? Why? Why is there a circular contrail? Now, I do know when the moon has a ring around it, it's a sign that there's a lot of... It's caused by an excess amount of water vapor in the atmosphere, and you'll see this reaction when you look up into the sky when it's going to snow, because usually it takes an excessive amount of moisture in our area anyway, for the central and southern areas in Tennessee. It takes a lot of excessive amount of moisture to create a really good snow event or winter weather event in the state. So a lot of times you'll see these ice crystals form in the atmosphere, and it's a lot of times when the moon is out or the moon is really bright, you will see those water vapor particles and frozen particles, those ice crystals, start forming a ring around the moon. And it looks similar to this, but without the lines there. But this circle, sometimes last time I saw a double ring around the moon when it was going to snow. So you'll actually see that reaction, and it'll cause a ring around the moon when there's a substantial amount of moisture in the atmosphere that can create a larger likelihood for precipitation in your area. You'll likely see a ring around the moon, and we probably will see one tonight because we're expecting maybe an inch or more of snow, maybe an inch to 3 inches of snow in our area, but that forecast could change at any time. But what do you think? Is this really a circle? Chemtrail, contrail, whatever you want to call it, whichever. Is that really a circle? over the mountains in Colorado. It's obviously a circle, but are they contrails or chemtrails? Looks like it, but as it reacts in the water vapor in the atmosphere and becomes ice crystals, we'll see what happens. The chemicals are just crazy. This is something you're going to want to hold on to your seat for. Strap your seat belts on and sit in. Figuratively, I'm just being figurative. You're going to want to hear this. 7 proofs that giants actually exist. And we already knew this. Historical documents show it. Biblical texts show it. Various texts throughout this world show it. And there is much evidence that suggests this. And even the bones that they decided to grind up because the Museum of Natural History didn't want to show it. And then the rest of them are in the back, hidden in the back where you cannot see them because they don't want to let this information out to the general public, because if they did, then it would prove that biblical texts were reliable and are reliable. But 7 proofs that giants exist. You're going to want to hear that, and so am I. So I'm going to read that in another video very, very soon. That's some of the latest archaeology news, that they've discovered 7 proofs that giants exist. Bad news here. The U.S. winter flu season is arriving, the earliest ever on record. And even more bad news, is the worst in 15 years. And to top all of that off, it's accompanied by and driven by, this major flu is driven by an unexpected and unknown virus. They're having an unknown flu-like virus that's also spreading, and they're uncertain what it is, but it's driving this U.S. winter flu season and making it worse. And this is out of Mauna Loa, Hawaii. This was the peak, and I was talking about the prediction that I had made that came true. Hawaii does have snow right now, and this was on December 6th. I'm intrigued to learn more about the evidence of the giants here. Seven archaeological proofs and evidence of giants. So that and the flu virus one and the chemtrails. So thank you for watching. This has been the latest strange news in the world around us. Thank you for watching. I hope to speak with all of you again very soon. My links are below. That is to my email for this channel and my PayPal if you'd like to show support, because I can't do this without you. And you can also leave your comments in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Peace. Signing out.